everyone, this is Yvonne from Beauty Glam Tech. As you can see, this is just showing my retro sink and the tools that I'm using to get ready to continue braiding my own individual braids. Now, I have some, Super Grow, what's left of it. I actually braid with some sort of cream or pomade or grease. It actually helps me to braid better and smoother. I use this particular brush to brush the extension hair, the Kanekalon hair. I use the Denman brush to brush my natural hair. I am natural, been natural over 12 years. I have my scissors, or in the beauty world we call them shears. I have my clips, I have my little scrunchie here, I have my rat tail comb just so I can get my partings correct. And here is 100% coconut oil that's in there that I put on my scalp when I am done. So I just wanted to show the process as I begin filming me do these beautiful individual braids. Now I'm old school, so I call them individual braids. The younger generation call them box braids. Whatever you want to call them, that's what I'm creating today. So I'm going to have my handsome little son to be the videographer for this. Okay. All right. So first things first, I've already completed a section, as you can see here. Hope it's not too close. I want my braids all the way to my waist. Okay, so that'll be a separate video that I show how to prepare the Kanekalon hair for braiding. That's a whole separate video. Also, I'll show in another video how I did my partings. I did my partings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different partings. Can you see that, Joshua? The different partings?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that? Okay, because that's just better for me to braid. Okay, I have oil all over my body. Excuse that. And let's go. Okay, so this is my real hair. This is my natural hair. And I want to start my part about here. So that's probably 1/2 inch, if not a 1/4 inch parting. Okay, I'm just going to take the rest of my hair, clip that right on out the way. All right. Okay, I use my finger, my nail, my finger. I kind of pinch off some hair to make a part. I don't make neat parts with the comb. I just use my fingers. It helps me to go faster. It's hard to try to teach someone else what you do and what you've been doing for the last 12 years because you have to go step by step when I'm just used to just flowing. I grab some hair, about a pinch full. It's not enough, just add a little bit more to it, about a pinch full. I've already feathered this hair, I've already brushed this hair out, so if you see little strands, just go ahead and get rid of it and move on. Now some people, everybody's different. Different people braid differently. They prep differently. What I do is I break my strand into 3 legs, like that. I'll do it again. I break my strand of hair, or strands of hair, into 3 legs, just like that. Okay? I grab my real hair and I just kind of pinch because I can't really see my scalp, so I just kind of pinch and go. I just touch, just grab, pinch, braid, grab, pinch and braid. Okay, when I get to a certain part where I can relax my arms, and my fingers. This is where the super glue comes in place. Put a little bit on the back of my hand. Okay. Make sure all of my legs are straight. Okay. Watch this. And you just go. You're taking one strand, crossing under, crossing under, crossing under, crossing under. If you can see how tightly I'm grabbing each leg, because I'm controlling my natural hair under each leg so that my natural hair doesn't pop out and stick out of the braid. And if this is your first time braiding, then I'll do a how to braid video as well. But, you know, just make sure that you comment below. Subscribe first of all, like and subscribe this video. But also comment below and let me know what other videos you want me to put out there. All right, so I'm just kind of crossing over, crossing over. I hope that he's getting it. I hope he's getting how I'm braiding. I've been doing it so long, I'm kind of quick with it. Okay, I don't go all the way down yet. I don't go all the way down. As you can see, this whole side is done. What I do is I go to a certain point and then I stop. Go to the next braid. Go to a certain point, then I stop. Once I finish either the entire section of hair or I get like a great deal, like probably like this, then I start braiding all the way down. So I make my time effective. I make my time effective. Okay. Here's my other leg of hair. So, okay. I'm going to put that up and out of the way. Again, I just grab hair. It's not a perfect or a straight part. I just grab hair. It seems to work better for me and quicker. Grab a pinch of hair. About a pinch. I'll do one more braid. Hopefully my son is holding the phone still enough. Make 3 legs. Do it again. This is just how I braid. Everybody is different. Everybody has their own method. What works for them. This is what works for me. I take those 3 legs and I grab my real hair and I apply to my real hair and I just pinch and I braid. Pinch and I braid. I never let go of the braid. I always maintain control of the hair the entire time. Pinch and braid. When you get to a certain point where you can relax your arm, you get your pomade, you get your grease, whatever you're comfortable using. Again, you cross over, cross over, cross over, cross over. I'm maintaining control of my natural hair. My natural hair is like pressed as I'm crossing over. It's pressed against the extension hair so that my natural hair doesn't stick out. And you just keep crossing over and crossing over and crossing over. Okay. Again, I don't go all the way down. I just go to a certain extent. And then I stop and I go to the next one. Now, I'm a very positive person. All of my videos are going to promote positivity and going to promote the fact that I believe that we all should embrace one another, one another's culture. We should celebrate one another. We should never put anyone down. But I did create this video also because I have a lot of people that don't believe that I braid my own hair. believe it or not. Again, you're going to make 3 legs, just like that. So for some reason, some people just don't want me to shine. That's not going to occur in 2018, of course. I'm going to continue to shine regardless. And you're going to continue to shine regardless. But some people just don't believe that you're able to do this by yourself. And you can. You can braid your own hair. It takes a lot of practice. I've been doing it for about, like I said, over 12 years. My son here was not even born when I started braiding hair. And again, remember, watch my fingers. Cross, cross. If you see me feeding in, it's because one leg didn't feel as thick as the other. But you just keep crossing, 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 crossing behind, crossing behind, crossing behind, crossing behind. Maintaining a firm grip on that natural hair in the back of that extension hair, because you don't want your natural hair to stick up. You want it to be nice and flawless like this, not having a whole bunch of natural hair sticking out of the extension hair. Okay, you just keep crossing over, crossing over, crossing over, crossing over, crossing over. Okay, so when I get about here or so, I'm going to come back to you guys and I'm going to show you how I do the back of my hair. All right, so stay tuned. Hello everybody, this is Yvonne again of Beauty Glam Tech, aka Designer Lady Yvonne. As I promised, I'm going to show you how I braid the top of my hair and show you the completed look. Okay, we're going to take the hair, again about a pinch size. Everybody does this differently. Just take my fingers through like that. Okay. Take it to my hair. I get 3 sections. And then I just start braiding. Never letting go of each leg. I call them legs of hair. You should have 3 legs of hair. Okay, when I get to a certain point, you see on the back of my hand, I have some coconut oil. When I get to a certain point, make sure all my legs are straight. I just start braiding. Pay attention to how I'm positioning my fingers because I'm pushing my natural hair behind the extension hair so that it's not sticking up out of the braid. You just keep going. Cross over, cross over, cross over. Each leg should be crossing over the middle leg. Cross over, cross over, cross over. And because my braids are so long, they're down to my waist, this style takes longer than normal braids. But that's okay because I do my own hair. I can take as many breaks as I want and get right back at it. Of course, I wouldn't do this over nobody else's head. I wouldn't take that long to complete it. So hopefully he's getting good footage of this. Cross over, cross over, cross over, cross over. I'm having a firm grip on each leg of hair so that my natural hair is not sticking up out of the plait or out of the braid. I use coconut oil. I use any kind of cream, any kind of pomade, any kind of grease to braid with. Just makes the hair smoother, easier to work with. Okay. I'm going to take it to about here. I'm going to take my braid to about here. Try to match the other braids. This comes with practice. This comes with time. Don't beat yourself up. If you're just learning how to braid, I'll have another video on teaching you how to braid. This is for people that already know how to braid extensions, or just know how to braid, period, and they want to learn how to add extensions. Okay, so we're going to finish with this little braid here. I'm trying not to go too fast. So you can see that I'm still doing the same method, crossing over, crossing over, crossing over. Okay. Right. That's about right. I'm going to do one more braid for you before you see the final look. Once we finish all the braids, then I'm going to show you how I use my razor to get off some of this excess hair before we actually put it in boiling water. So for the next braid, I'm going to do the same thing. I do the arch. Some people do the triangle. Some people do other things, the blocks. I do arch. I just take my fingers. See if you can see that. Just take my fingers and I kind of just part with my fingernail and create an arch. Nothing complicated, nothing. It's going to take too much time. The braids itself take too much time. I take some hair, pinch it till it's about the same feel as the last one. Okay, position my fingers like so. Okay. I make sure that I create 3 sections. Make sure each leg has a section. You want to have a firm grip on the base of your braid because it can slip from you if you don't. Don't let nobody else tell you how to braid your hair. You do what best for you. You do what works for you. This is your work of art. I consider my braids my work of art. So I don't let anybody criticize my braids to my face and tell me how to braid. I've been doing this for a long time. And I just find that when you value your own work, other people will value it as well. I don't braid like other people. I don't pull people's hair out with my braids. My braids don't take hair out. It actually promotes growth in the hair. So, okay, I'm just going to keep crossing over. As you can see, I'm pinching each leg to make sure that my natural hair is not sticking out of it. If you could just see the positioning of my fingers as I'm crossing over each leg of hair. Don't worry about these snaggly pieces. You just pull them, get rid of them, keep going. Don't let that stop you from braiding. That happens in hair, especially Kanekalon hair. Keep having that firm grip. Keep crossing over each leg. Keep crossing over. Keep crossing over. I feel like this leg needs a little bit more hair, so you're going to see me take a little bit of hair from that leg. Keep it moving. Okay? Keep it moving. It's not a difficult style once you get the hang of it. This style normally lasts about 2 months, taken care of really well. I don't recommend longer than that because your scalp needs to, you just need the braids off of your hair so they don't start locking, going through the locking process. And I just rather my scalp be clean and my hair be clean. This is Yvonne of Beauty Glam Tech. As promised, I'm going to show you the finished result. As you can see, I completed the top of my hair. Let's see if I can give you a full 360 view on that. Yes, I braided my own hair, all of it. Now the last step, or a couple of steps, is to go ahead and use my razor. As you can see, I already started on some parts of it here. I don't like to use regular shears because it makes a blunt cut right here. It doesn't look like hair. It doesn't look real to me. I just like for the feathered look. I like the razor look. So I just take little sections of hair and I just kind of razor it off. I'm really taking the bulk out of this as I create a line. See if you can see that. Okay, taking the bulk out, creating a little bit of a line, not much. It's not perfect. I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to look and flow like hair, although it's braids. Okay, now we're going to take this next section. I just comb it out just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to turn around this way. Same thing. Taking the bulk out. Okay, taking the bulk out. Creating my little bit of line right there. Now I do this all over my hair to get it to the desired length. I do one side and then the other side. I don't do all the hair at one time. One side at a time. Okay, that's kind of where I want it. Okay, that's about where I want it. Okay, so this complete side is done. This whole side is done. Okay, I didn't want the blunt line. I wanted it to look feathered like this. Okay, so now I'm going to take this side, take small chunks, and match it to this side. There's a method to my madness. Just trust the process. Okay. Nothing to it at all. Just taking some of the bulk away, taking some of that line away. Okay, this is exactly how I want it to look before the boiling hot water. Okay. Been doing this for years. I want it to look somewhat even, not perfectly even, just somewhat even. Okay. And the back hair is always going to be slightly longer. This is the back of your head. This is the front and sides of your hair. And this is the back of your hair. It's going to be slightly longer. We have another section of hair. You can see the difference. You can see the difference. This is longer, chunky looking. This is feathered and shorter. Okay. You'll really see it once the hair has been boiled. Okay. Again, taking small sections, just feathering it out with the razor. The razor acts as a wide tooth comb for me, as well as a razor to get through this massive amount of hair. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for it to be neat and look like hair. Okay. All right. All right, last section. Let's make sure I got all the braids this time. Okay. I have to watch myself in the mirror do this. Okay, remember the longer pieces. Okay, we're back. Still razoring. Same process. Remember, we're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for it to be neat. Take some of the bulkiness away. This side is my guide. Okay, last couple of steps. This is the putting the hair in boiling hot water process. Okay. I like to submerge the hair all the way in, as far as I can get it, and then count up to 30. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Once you get to the desired number, you need your towel handy. It's very, very hot. Do not let any of this touch your skin. Okay. You're just going to kind of pat it. Just going to kind of pat it dry. Pat as much of the wet water out as possible. Look at that. Okay, that looks like hair. That's how I want it to look. Okay, all right, ready for the next section. I'm going to do the same thing with the next section. Submerge it totally. And count to 30. Okay, have your towel handy. See if I can do this. This is very hot, guys. Very, very hot. Don't let the camera fool you. It's very, very hot. That's not the hair you want to touch. Okay. See how that looks? looks much better than the bulkiness. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Submerge it in. My number is 30. Towel handy. All you're doing is patting out the excess water. That's all you're doing. It's still going to be a little warm and it's still going to be damp. But you're just patting out the excess water. So that scalding water does not touch your skin. Okay. Next section. Last section. See that? That's what you don't want on your skin. Okay. Right. That's it for the boiling hot water portion. Look at that. Beautiful. foam wrap. Let's shake mine up just a bit. Okay. You can apply as much or as little foam wrap you want to your hair. It's up to you. I let my hair air dry. I don't sit under the dryer. Some people sit under the dryer to make this product settle in quicker. Totally up to you. It's like the finishing product. Tie it down and come back and see the final results.